Hey, what is going on, my people? Name is Frank here. I'm ready to bring you another Duelyst. Today it's going to be a Duelyst replay. I've been playing these days, and I got a pretty good, very close Duelyst replay over here that I wanted to showcase. This is the deck I'll be using. I just want to record a live eventually with it because it's actually quite fun. But yeah, this is a ramp Faie Vanar deck, which as you can see, looks pretty awesome, gotta say. I don't know, this is there's several iterations of this deck, of these ramp decks. For example, this one has Grimes, normally doesn't have it. This one has Sunsteel Defender over here, not all of them have it. But in the end, just I like this one because I really like Grimes, and it's really fun to play with Grimes, even though it's a bit RNG based. I really it's just fun, especially for recording purposes and having battles for you guys to show you. I think it's nice. The deck is based on spell. There's not that many spells, but it's just enough. So when you have Blue Conjurer on the field, you could get a pretty nice card draw, plus the Bloodbond spell from Faie, which is very strong. Really helps you to win the game, basically. So the idea behind this deck is ramp. So the idea is just to get the Mana Death Grip kills and the crystals, the Crystal Wisps killed, so you ramp faster than your opponent, and then you start dropping these big creatures like the Ghost Seraphim with his ridiculous effect. You have board, that you have Embla, just in case that helps you also in the late game. So basically the idea with this deck is to arrive into the late game and pretty much win with the pure power of the stats of the creatures and the value they generate with their abilities. You also have the super incredible mega combo with Aspect of Shimzar plus Thunderhorn, which is very toxic and disgusting. I may as well use it, since eventually it's going to, I think the Aspect of the Shimzar is going to get rotated out, so I may as well just use it now. And then of course in the end game, the Ghost Seraphim, I think it's a ridiculous class. Is a 8/9, sorry, with that costs 7 and makes your spells cost 5 less. So as you can see, you can get Frostburn for only 1 mana. And the fun part of this deck is going to be Grimes. As I said, Grimes can help the team a bit with some Arcanists that he's able to summon along with when he appears or when he dies. So basically it's just a fun card to get it around. As you can see, mainly this deck, as you can see the curve, a lot of early game to get it clear. Nice of healing as well, because that can be a problem if you want to arrive to the late game. If you don't have heals, you may not be able to do that, so it's nice to have these 3 Azure Heralds around, and basically a lot of late game for a Duelyst deck, I'd say. 7 drops, 6 drops, 8 drops right here, which are very powerful late game. So yeah, that is the plan of the deck. I will showcase this deck more, so do not worry. And this is just a replay, and eventually I'll just record a live with it. So hopefully you guys are excited for it. Just going to be a second for you, and I'll be just back with a battle. So yeah, let us see what happens. Okay, here we are in the battle. It's time for some more Duelyst. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you should already seen the deck intro. This is a ramp Faie, and this is the replay I'm going to be showing you. We're at the beginning of February, when I got the first matches. We started at the Silver Division at 18th ranked, I think, and we're just ready to go. Try this very fun deck that I have, the ramp Faie. So hopefully I can showcase it eventually in a live. But this is just a replay today. They're still fun, and it's because it was a very cool battle that went down to the wire. I do remember, I think. So yes, we do seem to fight a Romy Golem, I think it's called. Yes, he has 2 ribbons on Lionar, just like me, so he does know what he's doing with his faction. And we're playing against it. So this is the hand we start with. Pretty nice hand, I'd say. I did replace this. I want to get more early game. I'll get this battle log open, because just in case I've missed shit, I always do it. We have the second turn. This is a pretty good turn for us. We can directly go for a Crystal Wisp first turn if we get the mana, and then play one of these 2 spells, depends on one he plays. And as we can see, he does go for the Sunrise Cleric. I don't really remember what I did. I don't remember this that much, but I'm going to put this here and stun the enemy, as I said would do. No need to go for the Chromatic Cult, because, you know, there's nothing to dispel that I want. So we draw the couple of blue conjurers. I put this in here just in case he goes with his Sunrise Cleric and kills it, and then he's at 2 HP, and then I can just kill it next turn. So that is the idea going on. I do have as well the Mana Death Grip that gives me 1 Mana Crystal. So the idea is try to ramp up with this Crystal Wisp and the Mana Death Grip as soon as possible to get the conjurers down and spam the hero power and just pretty much win. So my man's going to get a building over here. He does have the Vigilator. When he is created after 1 turn, he gives 3 health on all the minions he's got around, which is pretty bad for him, to be honest. Because I am intending to kill that Sunrise Cleric so he doesn't get that plus HP. So yeah, that's what I'm going to proceed to do. Get the empty Mana Crystal, as you can see right here. 4 or 5, it should have 4 or 4. Get rid of the Sunrise Cleric so he doesn't get any boost. And I'll put my Thunderhorn behind, replacing one of the blue conjurers. I do have already 1, so that's good. We get some healing. We do get the Expert of Shivsar, which is perfect against my opponent. What can I say? Having, of course, the great super mega hyper combo, a very intelligent combo of Expert of the Shivsar and Thunderhorn. It's beautiful. We're using Thunderhorn, of course, because it's broken, it's stupid. It's great to have. What can I say? So my opponent was thinking here what to do. He's gonna bring this guy here and giving the Sanctify. So we've seen what kind of deck this is. He does seem to have a lot of I don't know, a lot of boosts and healing with the Sanctify, which is nice. Yeah, he's going to kill the guy. So that does 1 plus damage. I haven't seen this used at all, so this was kind of good, kind of cool. He gets another Sanctify thing here, so yeah, and he heals it too. As you can see, he's at 4 HP, and plus a Sanctify, he is going to get, well, the, how is it called? Is the Hollow Ground? Hallowed Ground. Sorry, just don't remember all the names. But yeah, this is bad for me. I have to dispel it, and what I'm going to do is, yes, bring the Conjurer, and pretty much just kill him with the Mana Death Grip and leave, no, sorry, go for the Chromatic Cold, get rid of this because it's a threat, leave him at 1 HP so I can Mana Death Grip next turn, hopefully. And that's pretty much it. It's still a 3-4, 3-3 now, but it's not great. And the Blue Conjurer gives us the Trinity Wing. Blue Conjurer, by the way, ridiculous card. So he's going to try to get as much value from his creatures as he possibly can, putting them in this hallowed grounds to get them healed, which is very annoying. Like, this is going to be a hot battle, especially because he's going to bring this. So he heals 3 times and does 6 damage to everything around because he healed 3 times. It does 2 for every time it heals. So yeah, it's not looking good. Not looking good. I'm going to replace this because it's too heavy. The Blue Conjurer. I'll keep it for later. And I'm just going to go for a Frostburn. Well, it's like, honestly, there's not that much I can do. Mana Death Grip the Sunriser, and finally kill this guy. That should be the plan. It doesn't really matter what of the 2 I killed with the Mana Death Grip. But I get 1 more crystal, and I took 3 more damage, so I'm looking at 12 HP, and it's 25. The odds are not in my favor, but we're arriving at the late game with more Mana Crystals than him. So this is my only hope I have. This is what I'm trying to do. And that's pretty much it. This is the idea. Oh, I think, yes, this is a good match to actually show how to play Thunderhorn a bit, because I didn't play it too well. You will see. Well, let's see. So I'll put this guy here, as you can see. Now what I should have done is retreat with my general. I didn't want to give him access to the, you know, to the hallowed grounds entirely. I want to keep the center of the board. So I'm going to summon the Azrael Herald to get the healing. I'm not going to keep this because it's a lot of spells. It's gonna be useful. So yeah, 2 free damage. That's great. And he's a 2-3. My idea is, you know, that the battle pet attack the one that have in front. But he's not gonna do that. He's going to attack these guys. So definitely, I should have moved away from here with my general and just put this guy in another place. So the yeah, I was having a great time. The battle pet would have attacked the Thunderhorn for sure, but he didn't do it. Now he just gets the kill on this, and he can actually kill my Thunderhorn with the Circle of Life, which sucks a bunch of penises, honestly. And not in a good way, like actually non-consensual way. Consensual, whatever. He's going to get a lot of value now, healing again his fucking battle pet, and he's looking with 2 HP. I'm going to get rid of the spell. No need to really keep it. My idea here is finally bring this big guy, finally. One of the best cards. Like, can we talk about this card? Second? I think it's ridiculous. I think this card is stupid. I'll pause the game. Yes. He gets the attack, and he attacks me once again because I didn't move. So I definitely should have moved. This battle pet was pissing me off. But this card, the Ghost Seraphim, it's an 8/9 for 7 mana. And the first spell you cast each turn, it costs 5 flash. Like, this is ridiculous. I love this card. It's so strong. I'm not sure why it's so strong. And how is this allowed? But man, it is good. I guess it's easily removable, but once you reach the late game, if your mid game is strong, the opponent doesn't have that much stuff to remove it that easily. And it's an 8/9. So what I was saying, the battle pet attacks me. I should have moved. That was my bad, honestly. I should have moved out of there. And yes, the battle pet was pissing me off quite a bunch. And this is the opponent's turn. The battle pet's still alive, and it's gonna give him a Songhai spell eventually once he dies. And I took extra 2 damage. Should be at 11, not at 9. So as you can see, this battle is not great. And now he also brings this, which is nuts. Now, every time he heals now, he's going to get +1 attack. Here, the general, I mean. And at 9 HP, that doesn't look too good. Thankfully, though, I do have my big body. He's going to get extra healing too now, which is very annoying. I think he made a mistake here. The ordering was not good. He should have healed first and then attacked, because he would have done 2 more damage, I think, right? Yeah. So that was a mistake on my opponent's part, which I really appreciated. Now I'm finally going to kill this 2/4. I should kill the 2/4. It's the biggest threat. And I do just that. And finally at this point I'm going to move out of there. And summon this big boy here. Well, both of them actually. As you can see, I'm not looking good off guard, just waiting for my blue conjurers to come back. Thankfully with the Treaty Wing, I'm actually getting 3 spells for free. And I'm probably just going to choose the heal one. I should do that. And I do that! Great! So you can see my board just became way scarier. I only have 10 HP though. And I put the Steel Defender on the front, because he is a very, well, a hard body to get rid of, to be honest. So yeah, it's good to have these men to protect you, man. That's why he's called the Defender. Huh. Well, that aside, my opponent now is looking with a pretty sad situation. I have a 4/4 flying over here. That gives me a bunch of spells. I'm just waiting, honestly, to get my blue conjurer once again. Opponent is still at 25 HP, which is nuts. He does now have to deal with a very scary board. You know, that's an 8/5 in there, still kicking. 4/3 with force field, and a 4/4 with flying. I'm still trying to get away from this. Trying to get my blue conjurers on, and try to get my card drawing, and pretty much win, because this deck on the late game is ridiculously strong. That's what that's what I think. Well, it is. I know it is. It's not what I think. So my opponent goes here. He dies, kills the Scintilla. He doesn't get... I think this is another mistake once again. He could have got 3 HP if he attacked first with this. But he doesn't do it. So, yeah. So he's going to do this. He's going to get rid of the Sun Defender. And he's going to get rid of my 8/8. Now it's a panda. The good thing about the panda is he can't attack him, so I'm just trying to put this in the front lines. The game is going way too fast now, so yeah. I take this 4 damage. looking scary. Yeah, there we go. The game is not looking... it's hard. Okay. So I changed these of place. Not like it really matters, but I wanted to get... I want to put the panda, basically. That's the idea. I want to put the panda in front, because the panda cannot be attacked. So that's the idea. So these are, I take some time to see what I do. I replace these in the end. And there's really... no. So I put this guy here so I can pretty much trade with Treaty Wing and Warbird. That's what I should do in the end. Here I'm just thinking if I want to do 2 damage on this, but I do have the hero power. That's what I realize now. I say, oh, there's no really point in doing this, right? That's how it goes. What can I say? I should put this guy in front. That's a good play. Yes. Good job, me from the past. Now I can move away, put the panda in front. And here I do, I should not use this. Yes, thank you. And I get the emblem, which is great. Emblem just generates a wall behind, or around all the enemies. So this looks like I could stall the game quite well if I can. And now this panda is very annoying, working in my favor fantastically. And, you know, his HP is trying to go down. It's good. Sadly though, another Stormforged Lancer comes in, so I definitely don't want him near me. I can replace the Express of Shimzar. I get this shitty Wisp that I didn't want. What I'm going to do is just get this easy trade. No more Stormforged Lancer in here. He only has 1 card. So we're doing good, and now I drop this Ambler in here. And I get the Warbird. Fantastic. Now he does have a bunch of walls that are very dangerous. I got actually the best walls, I think. And an Ambler protecting me. Now I got a Ghost Seraphim as well. So this is looking fantastic. Now he gets a 3TO, of course. Finally, I should say. Get some recovery. And 3 cards. It's looking bad. But my board is looking excellent. So I just need to try to recover HP and try to kill him. And if I can get also a Chromatic Cold, that'd be great. There's a 3rd Stone Lancer, by the way. Here he is. And he also is going to give him +1/+1, so he now can kill the walls, which is very annoying. But honestly, there's nothing I can do. I'm just deciding to run away with my general as far as away from possible. Get Grimes, which is great. I love Grimes. Now I have to think what to do with my walls. I'm going to put the panda in here just in case any movement. I'm still protected. And I'm going to trade with the walls on the Sunforged Lancer. And that's great. What can I say? Look at all these damage I'm doing in 1 turn. He's still provoked by 2 stuff. I'm going to go in with the Emblem as well. Do 5 damage. He's 11 HP. I'm going to drop down. Yes. Go Seraphim. And here I make a mistake. I should have kept this. But I just want to get as much damage as I can to kill it next turn. I guess it's not that bad. Because now he's definitely in range of the Ghost Seraphim killing him next turn. But, you know. I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad, actually. I don't know. Interesting. He is looking in a terrible spot, by the way. I'm far away too. Chilling. He's gonna put his provokes, of course. And the thing. The Sun Sister. So let's pause it here. You can see, if I can get rid of this, it's game, basically. Not sure how I say it. But yeah, this is how it goes. So that will be the first plan here on my turn. So I get to replace this, just in case I can find something to really kill him. And you can see, we get the Chromatic Cold. I was waiting for it. That's what I wanted. And that will be GG, because I just have to dispel this. And actually, that +2 damage was kind of useful. Well, I could have just hero power this turn too, so nothing really matters. At the end, go Seraphim. The monster gets rid of the general. And that will be the victory for me. Congratulations. As I said, reaching the late game on this deck, very dangerous. And it's good. Vanar Faie is just fantastic. It's a great general. It's ridiculous. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this Duelyst replay. Probably going to record some live as I can, trying to showcase my decks, because they're pretty fun, some of them. Some of them are just good. Some of the ones that I found around. So yeah, this is it. remember to give a like if you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye!